Y'all know what it is. It's the Find the Boxer game. Purchase a box for a chance at winning $500. One of 54 boxes has a missing boxer inside. Purchase your box or boxes by Cash Apping $, usual 50/50. Include your box number, name, and email address. Your box number will be confirmed and sent directly to your email. Each box is $20 with a 1 in 54 chance of winning. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Y'all know what it is. It's the usual suspect 650-50 draw. Buy your tickets now for your chance at winning half the pot. Cash App, $, usual 50/50. Tickets are on sale for $10 for one, $20 for 3 tickets, and $50 for 10 tickets. Put your desired amount, name or alias, as well as your email address, and your tickets will be set. We announce the winning ticket numbers every other Friday on Supreme Beats Boxing Talk Bullshitting on the Beltway, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Time. Remaining proceeds will go directly to the LDBC meet and greet in Las Vegas. Shout out to the LDBC, and remember,
it's a usual suspect day.
Push the weight and now flex the live is more than the 6. Fit the runner, boy, you nigga, no question. You will run a motherfucker high stepping. Hey, you never had a big enough weapon. Motherfucker never learned your lesson. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I'm a 88 pack nigga. I mean, day walker, drink blood, trains out, full moon, motherfucker change like a hoe, nigga. I'm just a nigga from the hood trying to stack a little cheddar for the.
Yeah, come on!
Your favorite day of the week. It is
Monkey Tuesday.
yeah, buddy. Yeah, buddy. Like wait, baby. Oh, it's time to bleed on this Monkey Tuesday. Drew Titan Bros on deck. Shout out to the mighty LDBC. You like the video, you share the video. We are our own algorithm. Let's not leave it up to Miguel to do anything for us. He's a pillow biter. He don't like the truth. Like the truth. Let's do this roll call real quick because we got a lot of monkey business we got to deal with. G. McCall, my brother's keeper. Dal Anderson, Mr. Shelton, my brother, salute. Vince Valborn, Capo, Aborigine, salute, brother. How are you? Hollywood Leon, Ratchet since 91, Del Rev, Shower, salute, Queen. I Rock in the building. King Bonnie, Trey 50. Stormy, B-Man in the building. What up? Stephen X, Adrian Beck. Smash the like button, y'all. Let's get it, man. Let's get it. Let's get it. Whichever monkey wants the banana. Isn't that what Tia Female said? Tia Female. Whichever monkey wants the banana. had $11 million worth of bananas. You said no. Right? Tay, good morning. $11 million worth of bananas. You said no. It's all right. So now, you know, you got Apartheid Hitchens called you out. You asked the audience, who was extremely not interested in anything you had to say. So I don't know where you, Lamont, what up? I don't know what he's doing. I really don't care at this point. Jason Bourne, salute. Louis Hen, salute. Really don't care at this point. For those of you pocket watchers, you know, and you know, this dude's a clown, bro. You know, let me talk to your female fans. I had some dude in the comment section saying that Richard Hitchens is a honest person. Yeah, okay, I admire your honesty. You could be honest, but you can honestly be an a-hole. You can honestly be a racist. That's nothing to admire. You can appreciate the fact that they're honest. But to say you admire something, I say that in all sarcasm. Mind the Monson Musa, salute. Marcus Wall, salute. I don't admire that. All right, so what was he honest about? Hey, I deleted that person. Remember that person that went missing 4 years ago? I did that. Yeah, I admire your honesty. It's ridiculous. What are you being honest about? He was honestly, like to your female, honestly, he's a racist. Honestly, he's an insecure racist. He don't want to break bread with any black fighter. That he knows he can't beat. And Apartheid Hitchens. Oh my God. Let's get ready to fumble. You N-bombed in front of the world, you dummy. F Bill Haney, F Devin Haney, you want them next? Newsflash. It is now Monkey Tuesday. Now y'all gotta let me know, because I'm not on Twitter. Could somebody go to his Twitter and find out what he's doing next? Because last I checked, you see these two monkeys right here in front of the bananas? That right there is an easy fight to make. Do you want to know why? Aren't they promoted by the same person? Egalitarian salute. They're promoted by the same person, right? This right here is an in-house fight, and this for a belt. Here's the problem. Nobody cares. You see, Apartheid Hitchens, here's the word. I ain't the one to gossip. You ain't hear it from me, but you're going to hear it from me. The word is, nobody cared enough about that fight to show up, which is why the numbers were so bad. All right? Yeah, they have the same management or promote, whatever the fuck. It's an easy fight. Yeah, you're right, EJ. It's an easy fight to make, though. And they're not doing it. They're high-fiving and smiling at each other. They probably ate some bananas backstage, both of the monkeys. 88, what up? So, it's an easy fight to make. King Bonnie, salute. CB Sports, what's going on, brother? Easy fight to make. He was very vocal Saturday night. But I heard, DVO, what up? I heard, now I can't deny or confirm this, but I heard Majority of the people that were there were not here. They weren't there to see him. Dum dum dum. Let that sink in for a minute. The majority of the people there were not there to see him. How could this be? You want me to name drop? There's a fighter named Pablo Valdez. Word on the street is he sold most of those tickets. He had a bunch of support coming out there to see him. And you would think Apartheid Hitchens, Eric Jordan, salute. Isaiah, ES, salute. Joe Townsend, what's going on? I heard that Pablo Valdez brought the crowd out. So Apartheid Hitchens was supposed to complete the remaining balance, but nobody cares. The highlight of the night was you cursing out Bill and Dev. Do your thing, homie. Do your thing. Yeah, man, Samusa, I'm gonna get to that. Yeah, hell yeah. See all of this stuff, everyone calling out Haney, talking crazy about Haney. You was on the list, Darky. You're Darky, you was on the list. Apartheid. You know why I'm not gonna call him Africa? It was just brought to my attention Sunday that his Mexican trainer gave him that name and it stuck. I didn't know that. That's another reason why I'm not going to call you that name. Why would a Mexican call you Africa and you're Haitian? I mean, really? Brother Reef, salute. Steve Elder Max, salute. What the hell is that? So the word on the block is Pablo Valdez brought the crowd out. The remaining balance was supposed to be Apartheid Hitchens. That didn't work out. You know, last time Tia Female, MJ, what up? Fought at the theater, the Hulu Theater, and he lost. One man's ducking Devin, the other man actually. If y'all want to call that a call out, fine. But it's Tuesday. Todd French, salute. It's Tuesday. My question is, has he smashed the gas on Devin? Anyone? It's Tuesday. Because usually, see, these kids, they can't shut the F up. You know, these kids they cannot shut up. If it was FU Saturday night, it should be FU Sunday, FU Monday. Tuesday, you should be on there talking to Dev. Dev is active on his social media. Instead, as of late, it's been him and Brian Norman. And I'll dedicate a whole different live to that. I'll give you my opinion on that. First of all, I like it. I'll just leave y'all with that. I like it. I just got done. Didn't I just tell y'all I like that fight? But there's a way that it needs to happen. And now we got two young lions, right? I want it done right. See, all of y'all get to pick and choose what your favorite fighter gets to do and everything else. No. We got two young lions that are about that action, and I want it done correctly. I want them to maximize their dollar and make it mean something. There's a lot of things that I would like to get picked up along the way. So y'all gonna wait. Since y'all favorite fighter ain't gotta do nothing. Tia female fans Oh, okay, I agree. He ain't got to fight Devin. $11 million. He ain't got to do that. All right, cool. Sit your stupid ass there. He ain't got to do nothing. Okay, cool. Oh, what? Tank ain't got to fight his contemporaries? All right, cool. All right, you cool with Shakur declining one shot at Undisputed with one fight at 135 at a drained Devin Haney? He ain't got to do nothing. You cool? All right, fine. Superdale Matias, hands all healed up. He was supposed to call Devin in 2 weeks. Went through all of 2024. Fucked around and fought Liam Pyro and lost in Puerto Rico. So since none of your favorite fighters, matter of fact, y'all ain't even got favorite fighters. Y'all got Devin Haney rivals. Since these guys ain't got to do anything, you know what? Devin's real. Brian Norman's real. I want that done correctly. Now y'all going to wait. He put out the list. Ain't no one answered it. The only person talking back is Brian. So cool. I like that fight. Let's work with that. But y'all going to wait. It's on Devin's time. And when Brian mops the floor with dude in Japan, respect to him, but I don't know him. And I need Brian to take care of business. Then we can get to work on figuring out how I want this. Because remember what I told y'all? That is my dream fight, hopefully in the Barclays. But I want it done correctly. Feel me? All these other buffoons could wait. Boots want to go to 154 and follow behind Eddie Hearn. Good luck with that. More on that as it unfolds. Teofimo Lopez wants to duck $11 million. Fine. Apartheid Hitchens. It's Tuesday. It's Monkey Tuesday. You got to say something on Monkey Tuesday. Has he said anything? Y'all let me know. Eric Jordan, that super chat, he says Miguel will always duck the power and fury of the ninja.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Give power to my nigger sword!
Coach Hudson in the building. Salute, brother. Yeah, exactly, Coach, and I agree. Jaquilla, salute, Queen. Mark Harrison, salute. I agree. Main Biker, salute. I agree. To hate the Haneys is to hate boxing. That's it, period. Oh, I hate the Haneys. All right, who's your favorite fighter? Mike Tyson. What? Mike Tyson knocked people out. Meanwhile, the kid's 18. But Mike Tyson, he back in the day, he knocked people. High school diploma or GED? Which one are you? I'll accept both. But here's the deal. Don't talk to me about boxing. How many times did Mike Tyson fight in the first 2 years of his career? He fought like 20 times. Look it up. So you gonna tell me all of those people were world beaters? Conversation over. Floyd Mayweather was boring. Okay. Enter Deontay Wilder. He can't box. I like boxers. You just told me Floyd Mayweather was boring. He was the best boxer in the world. Yeah, but you got to have some skill. Well, how do you become WBC champion with all those defenses? Got a medal in the Olympics. You got all that way without knowing how to box? Please have a nice hot cup of shut the fuck up. Thomas, what up, Thomas? Yeah. And shout out to Pablo Valdez. Yeah. shout him out for a minute. Ain't that right, apartheid? Shout out to Pablo Valdez. Looking forward to his next outing at New York because I will be there. Just off of general principle, I'll be there. Shots fired. Salute to Eric Jordan in that Cash App. He said, Tia female is jawboning Miguel for clapping his cheeks.
¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Yeah, man, this guy's a disappointment. Tia female's a disappointment. Salute to Coach Hudson in that super chat. Salute, brother. He said, let's support the truth tellers like our brother Drew Titan. Thank you so much, brother. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. Y'all smash the like button and share this video. Felix, what up, bro? See, Felix, and that's the dilemma. You know what I'm saying? There's a lot of fighters running around today that I don't like because of their character. But, I don't say that they're trash. I never said Teofimo's trash. I never said Apartheid Hitchens is trash. I never said Lomachenko is trash. I don't say these guys are trash. When people say, Shogun, what up? When people say, hey, man, I think Teofimo will beat Devin. I remember when they were one fight from undisputed, I said, man, that's a 50-50 fight. I like that, man. I like that. But he's been ducking Devin for 7 straight years. And I just look at the people that support this kid. I'm like, you know what? You could think that he could do whatever with Devin, with anybody in the ring. But what the hell is this ducking about? What is this? Yeah, Malik Boots. So it seems to me that his fan base have more faith in his abilities than he does. Because if Devin was easy work, we'd have had an undisputed champion back then. There's $11 million on the table. He said no. Look, man, all the racism in the world shouldn't have stopped that. Come on, bro. And apartheid, the monkey that wants the banana. You. Now you done said all that. It's Tuesday. Can somebody go to his X or Twitter, whatever they're calling it today? Has he said anything or has he been quiet? Like I said, that was the highlight of the room lit up. They were on their way out the door. F you, Bill. F you, Devin. Everyone said, oh! Yeah, now what? And see, y'all monkeys were quick to say, as soon as he said that, y'all were quick to say, oh, Devin's ducking apartheid. He just said it. He just said it. So I would like to know, what is Apartheid Hitchens doing? As of right, it's Tuesday, bro. Have you made any moves? You're on the list, man. Monkey, you want the banana, right? Tom French in that super chat, he said Drew is one of the best chefs cooking these dudes. I'm on a job. Salute to you, brother. Salute to you. Exactly, coach. Calls out Devin, F the Haneys. And I didn't watch the post-conference, but I heard he changed his tune completely. F you, Bill. F you, ninjas. In front of that white man, right? Turns right around and hugs, takes a selfie with this dude, with this racist. And you see, this is why I can't stand you knuckle draggers. This is why. Eric Jordan back in that Cash App. Salute to you. He says, Miguel can't always save Teofimo, but he can catch that bukkake.
¡Ah! ¡Ay, Miguel! ¡Miguel!
Bukaki.
Right in the face. To your female. Right in the face. Everybody's ducking Devin. There it is. Prove me wrong. And you see, I know what y'all doing. I'm glad this Brian Norman Jr. thing, because now, you know what's going to happen now? Brian Norman Jr. is going to get a lot of fans off this. And you know what? As he should, because the brother's putting in work. But watch the sport, because Tay Jones put me on to that family like 3 or 4 years ago. He kept saying, watch this kid, watch this kid, watch this kid. I say, all right, I'm watching. And it's been a path of destruction. I say, you know what? This is it right here. This is it. This is it. And Devin done put him on the list. This is beautiful. I want nothing more than real, recognizing real. Brian Norman Jr. is as real as it gets. And so is Devin. But I need that done correctly. But don't be fooled at this new fan base. Don't be fooled when these cats start talking about, oh, he's going to destroy Devin. Look, y'all just want Devin destroyed. I know that. And a lot of you super coons and thunder monkeys with big lips, pink liquor lips, and your feet look like your hands. You got hairy shins. You're picking fleas and takes out your wife's neck. You baboons. I know what y'all about. I know what y'all about. Yeah, Malik, you know, we could technically say that. But Boots is making himself his own victim of circumstance. Jermaine Jubilee with the suplex salute. Boots is becoming his own obstacle. That's a whole nother show. And you know what? I feel bad in a sense because I know how this ends for him. All the talent in the world, but he lacks direction, and he's going to turn around, and by the time he gets a blockbuster fight, he'll be a little bit past his prime. They got Boo Boo Andrade written all over it. If he couldn't get the Canelo fight, he should have been running around 160, 168, making a whole lot of noise. He didn't get his breakout fight until 7 years later. That's ridiculous. Has he done anything since he lost to Benavidez? No one's talking about him now. He done touched a few million and he's content. You see, and he's turned off with the business, but he's the victim of his own circumstance. Now, again, I'm looking at Boots, and when we was telling you, hey, man, Devin is his own boss. He ain't his own boss. He ain't his own boss. Y'all get so focused on cutting this man down, and y'all not watching what's going on with everyone else around him. The only person right now in business that is fighting, that is in control of what they do, is Devin and Canelo. That's it. That is it. Todd French, and that's Super Chat Salute. He said, Drew out here slingshot suplexing dudes, bro. Salute, man. Thank you so much. Byron, what up, brother? Y'all want to trip this kid up so bad, but he's his own boss. Your favorite fighter / Devin's rival, they're not in control of anything. That's just what it is. Tank's not in control. Andrade was never in control. Shakur's not in control. Teofimo's not in control. Watch this. Apartheid Hitchens said, hey, man, I'm a free agent, so, dude, you're not hot in these streets. Now, I didn't say you can't fight, but you're not hot in these streets. As soon as he said that, Turkey called Eddie Hearn and said, I don't like that. he ain't working with you, something that I don't know what he said word for word, but basically, if he ain't working with you, Eddie, I'm not working with him. And Eddie had to straighten his ass out. But as it pertains to the business of Devin, Eddie got to sit down with Bill. Bob got to sit down with Bill. Y'all remember when Bill sat down with Bob? It was trying to get him that extra fight before he left. Let us get Lomachenko. Let us get Shakur.
Fuck you, Bill. I mean, I can't have my guys losing to your son. I can't pay off judges anymore. Daniel Kinahan's on the run, and I'm 107 years old. I lied on my birth certificate, Bill. I lied.
Yeah, Alcacin, he did. He did. He talked a good one like most of these dudes. You know what he is? This is, let me find out that Richardson, Apartheid Hitchens, is, hey, yo, listen to me carefully, y'all. Let me find out this motherfucker is Dillian White 2.0. Let's go, Wilder! Let's go! Let's go! Was in the same room with Wilder. Oh, next time I see Wilder, it's on site. It was in the same room. He didn't even look over there. And they never fought. Remember that? Got on a public platform. F the Haneys, F you Bill, F you ninjas. In front of that white man with the mic in your face. F you ninjas. Brooklyn stand up. People are leaving. No one cares. The Latinos that were there weren't there for you. They weren't even there for your Mexican coach who calls you Africa. I refuse. You done called them out. You hugged the racist. Smiled with him. He didn't agree to fight you. There's a belt right there for you to get. But you say Devin's name. To what? Get people talking on Twitter. I bet you Twitter was all on fire. Oh, he called out Devin. Devin gonna duck. Be careful. Devin gonna sue. Blah, blah, blah. It's Tuesday. Y'all tell me what happened. Yo, I'm a free agent. Don't no one cares. You're too dark. You're darky. Your nose is just as wide as Devin's. You're too dark, darky. You ape. No one cares. You haven't done anything. Oh, I beat George Kambosos better than Devin and better than Teofimo. First of all, they both fought him at 135. Second of all, shout out to you, but you were supposed to do that because that's their leftovers. He got hurt fighting Teo, but he won. Devin boxed his face in for 24 rounds. What was the fight in between? Maxie Hughes fought a decent fight, and Loma knocked him out with a body shot. By the way, it's Tuesday. It's anybody telling George Kambosos to hang it up and he's done, he should never fight again.
Whoa!
Go! Y'all never have the same smoke. I swear to God, has anybody told George to hang it up? I'm watching. I did a video. I didn't even say that. I want y'all to say it. I want y'all to say it. You right, Coach. You know, the monkey business is out of control, man. Watch this. Y'all gonna be real mad. How about T.O.'s right about y'all niggas? Uh-oh. Oh, y'all don't like that, right? Now, y'all awake now? Y'all awake? No, Thomas, I want to know the niggas. I want to see how many niggas put out videos and say, hey, man, pack it up, you're done. Aggressively. I want to know the niggas, not the people, the niggas.
How many of you niggas said, George is done, you done, hang it up. Oh, you done, don't come back to my city. You done, you done. But this super monkey gets on here. Fuck you, Bill. Fuck you, nigga. Fuck you, Dev. Brooklyn, stand up. Selfie with Tiafimo. Where are videos? Because the blackest boxer probably retired a guy that was borderline walking that racist line. You remember his wife put it out on social media? I'm out in the sun getting niggered. Remember that? I'm like, yo, what's going on? Water under the bridge. Y'all not hype about it? Maybe I'm ODing. Where the videos talking about, hey, George, retire? Lord Sweat, real Baltimore in the building. Salute. You off cold, shucking and jiving, banana smelling. It's Monkey Tuesday. It's Monkey Tuesday. What has he done since Saturday night to actively pursue a Devin Haney bout? Because I'm with the shits. The kid can fight, and he's big as fuck. Is anyone, my brother, Corey, what up, brother? He's big as fuck. He had to have been 160 on fight. Thomas, you was there. He was super bigger. Super bigger. Pause. Miguel. He was super bigger than George Kambosos. I said, oh my God. Nobody. I bet you he was all of 160. I bet you. Anybody knows what the weight, what was the weights on fight night? Does anybody know? You see, I could pick all you monkeys apart. It's okay to hate Devin Haney. You see, a lot of you niggas, y'all new to the game. Y'all came in and this is the thing to do to hate on Devin. That's why I got him here laughing. That's why I got him here laughing, because y'all are clowns. Yeah, I'm a free agent, and I'm looking at the stream like, nobody cares. You're free. What does that mean? Is there some sort of rush to sign him? Who? And this is how stupid he sounds. You a free agent, right? Where you gonna go? Top Rank? Don't they work with Turkey? Queensberry? Don't Frank Warren work with Turkey? PBC? Isn't Al Heyman working with Turkey? The only free agent working with Turkey that wasn't restricted by any of those names that I mentioned was who? Devin Haney. Pete, what up? Yeah, Southpaw is he's a crackhead. I don't pay attention to. Yeah, Leo, I don't pay attention to crackheads. When you smoke crack and you turn your camera on and you talking at 100 miles an hour without taking a, if you can talk for 120 seconds straight in one long sentence with no periods, no commas, without taking a breath, you're on drugs. If your eyes are always dilated and I can see your entire pupil and you can't speak a sentence without a curse, you're on drugs. If you have unnecessary hatred and an unconditional love for a fighter or hatred for a fighter that you don't know and never met, so much to the fact that you're inviting people out to the broke up part of your city to do what exactly? To fight? You're on drugs. There you go, Trill Bill in the building. Salute, good brother. Salute. Trill Bill in the building. Salute. Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly. So ain't nobody worried about no Southpaw TV. You smoke crack, don't you? Look at me, boy. So DHP was the only people that did business with Turkey not signed to any one of those major companies. So please, you know what? Let me tell you something. You know what Apartheid Hitchens should have did? The same thing I'm gonna say Boots should have did. All you niggas, y'all should have went to DHP. Maybe he'd have showed you how to move and shake. Y'all really not gonna like what I'm gonna say about Boots. And here's the thing. I got love for Boots. And what I'm gonna say, I'm not cutting him down. It's coming from a place of love. I'm being serious. It's coming from a place of love. Because I see the writings on the wall. I don't like it. But what you're seeing is a brother that don't know what to do. And when you lack direction, you need to get around. How come none of these niggas looked at what Bill and Devin is accomplishing and say, you know what, man? I need some lessons. You got to put that ego aside. Go get the lessons. Go get the lessons. Your ego's out of control. You know what I learned about Apartheid Hitchens? Nobody likes you like that. You can say Brooklyn, you can scream that all you want. The support, you listen, I'm going to be very honest with you. The support in the city, in my city, it's not like it was in the 90s and 80s. It's not. What do I tell y'all all the time? UK fans are better than American boxing fans. They're just better. If Fabio Wardley was Frank Wardley from the Bronx, sorry, he'd barely sell out the Hulu. Because cats just not into boxing like that. They're not. Unless there's some nigga nonsense going on. And if there's no nigga nonsense, if he's not running around, yo, man, yo, look, that press conference, look, man, Edgar Berlanga had to turn up and get very ignorant to make it entertaining. He had to get on there and act ignorant. And then people started laughing. But Shiraz was sitting there in a suit and very calm. He had to get up there and he turned super thug. It made it entertaining. All I'm saying is, side note, bro, you got to win now, bro, because you was talking crazy. You got to win. Don't get it there and lose, bro. That's all I'm saying. Abdul, what up? These cats are so stupid. Y'all talking about, I mean, really think about this. Really think about this. I want you monkeys to listen. And y'all can try and argue this, but you can't. Think about this. For the last 4 years, they spent time talking about what Bill and Devin is not doing, and they're not their own boss, and they got a boss, and they ain't making no money, and Tank is a face, and blah, 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 blah. It's not how you start, it's how you finish. All right? Y'all laughed. Oh, Devin is fighting on the undercard of T.O. No. Or Ryan Garcia. We told you it was 3 main events, but y'all want to say he's not the main event? Fine. I heard through the grapevine that Devin was the highest paid on that card. It wasn't Ryan. It was Devin. It wasn't T.O. It was Devin. And T.O. fought before Devin. So what are y'all talking? What are you doing? What are y'all talking about? See, this is why I don't pocket watch. I don't like it. But since y'all need to do it to cut the brother down, you can't do that. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what I heard Devin was making to fight Teofimo. But if you know Teofimo was finna get 11 million, just guess what Devin was gonna make. Just guess. I ain't gonna tell you what I heard. But just guess. If he was giving Tio 11 million, what do you think Devin was about to make? And all the money in the world couldn't make Ryan Garcia to say, you know what? They still want to pay to see me beat up Devin. I'll do it next. It ain't work out for me and Rolly, but I'm gonna get that bread. He is so down on himself. He hasn't had no presence on social media other than speaking up for the Mexicans rioting in the streets. That's another topic. The nerve of him, but that's another topic, right? You feel me? So he has no boxing presence on social media, so he's quiet. You don't want to go get that bread? I mean, that was Rolly. Styles make fights. Go get that Devin Haney smoke. You said you could do it. Now, you saying, no. I want to disappear and come back next year. You ain't get beat up that bad. You just lost. Now, why is it that Devin could fight you and you on some sort of super drugs? And Lord, no, Ostarine is just what they caught. I believe he was on more than that. And y'all was so quick to say, no, Devin's done, he's depressed, Devin's done. Man, Devin went home and went jogging 2 days later, ran in an Oscar while he was jogging. He looked fine. See, all of this shit you try and put on Devin, it's on your favorite fighters. And by the way, y'all don't have favorite fighters. Y'all just love the rivals of Devin. Y'all are not to your female fans. Y'all just like the fact that he's racist and he talking crazy. Well, this is boxing. Here's how you handle it. Get in the ring, test your mettle. Now, once upon a time, I said Devin versus Tio is a 50-50 fight. Once upon a time. Now, here we are literally 7 years later. I'm like, no, I'll say about 4 or 5 years later. And I'm like, wait a minute. Do y'all have more faith in Teofimo's skills than he has in himself? There was money in it and there was undisputed in it. This motherfucker said no. And this last part, $11 million after complaining that you ain't make no bread? $11 million? And he said no, y'all. Teofimo will get obliterated by Devin. And all I'm telling you is prove me wrong. Yo, Tio do this, Tio do that. What happened to Undisputed? We was one fight away from Undisputed. Oh, he don't need him. Wow. Oh, money. Okay, yeah. Fast forward to right now. $11 million? And he's like, no? You done changed wives. Your wife is getting plowed by Lex Steele or whatever. You got a new wife. No one killed you for embalming and talk about monkeys and bananas. Life is good for you. And through all of that, you were being offered $11 million. You was being rewarded for being a racist prick. All you had to do was prove that you was better than Devin, and you refused. You're a coward, dude. How could you be a fan of this dude? Don't know. And you know shit's fucked up when Punch Drunk gotta come on his channel and tell the truth. There was no way around this. Now, I saw it coming. Y'all remember when Blue Blood said, yeah, Punch is going to come on my show. We're going to have a conversation about it. I said, oh, I'm interested to see how Punch defends this because maybe there's something I'm missing. But y'all do know Teofimo and Punch Drunk are friends, right? They're friends. So I said, I got to hear this. I text Blue, is Punch pulling up? Blue said, I had something to do today, da-da-da-da-da. I said, okay. He said, he pulling up tomorrow. Next day, nothing happened. Day after that, nothing happened. I stopped asking. And then I saw the video. Someone sent it to me. I said, oh, okay. There is no defending this. So I don't care how racist you are. If you're a Teofimo fan, I don't care how racist you are or anything. It's a duck. This is a duck. And y'all are allowing this dude to talk about monkeys and bananas and all this stuff. The bottom line, if Devin did what Teofimo's doing, I would not hear the end of it. You see how Bill just pulled up on me just now? There'll be 1,000 niggas saying, oh, Bill, fuck you, Bill. Oh, Bill, fuck you, Bill. Bill. Oh, Bill. Why you
ducking? Bill. Man,
You fool-ass Earth man.
your favorite fighter ducked Devin Haney. I thought Boots was going to stick around 147, become undisputed, and by then, hey, he was on the list. Him and Devin. All those people in the comments say, oh my God, Boots destroys Devin. Blah, blah, blah. You got to show me. Show me. It's boxing, man. Show me. That's all I'm saying. Oh, Boots will do this. Boots will do that. You know what Boots did? He took his ass to 154. Now, here's another question. Is anybody saying that Boots ran from Devin to go to 154? Or are we so understanding? Oh, you know, he is kind of big for 47, so I understand. We doing that? Because him and Devin was mentioned in the same sentence? Let me get this straight. 1 minute, he'll kill Devin in the ring. Now he's going to 154. Y'all not saying he ran from Devin? Like how y'all saying Devin ran to 140 to get away from Tank and Shakur? Oh, my God.
Whoa! What the
Go!
You see? You see? You see that? You see, I wait a couple of days. I want to see who says it. No one is aggressively saying that Boots ran from Devin. I'm not saying that. I said, okay, all right, but, you know, maybe he can't make the weight. Because if he got in there with Devin at 147 and Devin whooped on his ass, what will people be saying? Oh, well, you know, he was drained. Wait a minute. I thought, you know, all they got to do is make the weight. Devin makes the weight, and Boots makes the weight. Have y'all known Devin to put a rehydration clause on anybody? Uh-oh. So if Devin weighs in at 147, and so does Boots, and on fight night, y'all be like, Devin be 200 pounds, right? Fine. Devin rehydrates to 160. So does Boots. Y'all don't even know what weight bully means. Y'all hear shit and run with it. But y'all hearing it from the peanut gallery. Imagine that. Now back to this knuckle jabbing. This darky. Richardson, Apartheid Hitchens. Nobody cares if you was a free agent, and Turkey just showed you who was boss. Your ass is staying right there with Matchroom. How about that? Because you can't do what Devin does in my Baltimore accent. You can't. I mean, you could have. But listen, Darky, you're so prideful that you couldn't call Bill on the phone and be like, yo, how do I do this? Why you act like he wouldn't have spoke to you? And these half-breed niggas, like Shakur. 1 minute you cool, next minute you popping bottles and saying sign a contract that don't exist. And then when you're offered the smoke, I know my worth. That's not enough money. He's gonna be drained, but that's not enough money. Got right in there and fought De Los Santos in a snooze fest. I didn't say that. Your fans said that. ESPN said that. Tim Bradley said that. And I said, leave that kid alone. He boxed. He didn't get touched. That's De Los Santos' fault that he couldn't cut off the ring. They didn't want to hear that. Here's my question, Shakur. Did you make as much money fighting De Los Santos as you would have made with Devin? Your first time on pay-per-view, you're a shot at 4 belts in one fight, and Devin was gonna be drained. Remember that? And your highest payday. But you know your worth. Man, you was afraid, man. How could I believe what you say when I see what you do? How could I believe what you say when I see what you do? All of these, your favorite fighter could beat Devin. Meanwhile, there was nothing but space and opportunity. Now y'all niggas talking about money, location, and Turkey. Tank had no excuse. There was 50 million on the table. He said, no, give me 2 Ferraris. Get that out of there. Shakur had no excuse. He said there wasn't enough money.
Fine. Subedel Matias said, we'll get back to you in 2 weeks. All of 2024 went by. Well, a portion of 2024 went by. Liam Paro stepped in and beat his ass in Puerto Rico. There goes that. Ryan Garcia is a cheater. There's space and opportunity and money. He want to take off till next year. Teofimo Lopez is offered $11 million. He says no because his mental ain't right, but he's in the ring with Apartheid Hitchens. Right? He's in the ring there entertaining that, but I thought your mental was fucked up. And now Apartheid Hitchens talking about F you Bill, F you nigga, F you Devin. Devin next. It's Tuesday. What are you talking about, bro? Let's get it. You don't want to fight Tio for the belt in New York. They ain't gonna even sell out the Barclays because they can't even sell out the Hulu Theater. No one cares. But whatever. You ain't pursuing that. You on a list. You done called them out. What have you done? You sat there like a good little Negro. Just like I thought. They say everything but fight. Y'all tell me when Devin Haney said no. Go ahead. Tell me. Y'all have him in the ring with everybody from 135 to like 168. I told y'all that dude on boxing. Y'all remember I did that live? And I shared that article. I can't find it no more. But he had David Benavidez on the list for Devin. Devin needs to do this. And this was before Devin left 135. They had him in there with Tank. Cool. Shakur. Cool. Then I said, why is Boots on this list? Mind you, Devin ain't leave 135 yet. I said, why is Boots in? Then I said, David Benavidez. And I'm like, who the fuck wrote this? You see? There is no Teofimo fans. There is no Africa apartheid fans. There is no Tank fans. Y'all are not real. There's nothing but an assembly line of Devin Haney haters. And I understand that. But tell me when Devin said no to y'all. I wait. Mr. Shelton in that super chat, much love. He said, he's gonna be drained. Y'all remember that? He's rubbing his hands together like Birdman. He's gonna be drained. I said, okay. He was gonna be drained and offer you 4 belts, nigga. You said, or half a nigga, you said no. There goes that. This is why I got trust issues, y'all. I'm telling you, man. My brother Thomas from the Bronx. It's my brother in real life. In that super chat, he says, sorry for the interruption. Just want to go on record that Ryan also tested positive for nandrolone. Then it was cleared. Anyone ever questioned why the New York State Athletic Commissioner resigned? Just saying, we spoke about that in real time. It was nandrolone. It was 2 things. But it was kind of skeptical because we produce nandrolone. But the Ostarine we don't produce. It had no business being in there. People want to say, it was just this much. It was this much. Right. That was the amount they caught. That means there was more in there. And let's not forget that he lied. Y'all remember? Y'all remember when Ryan sent his supplements to that third-party company, and they said, "Oh man, we found Ostarine in it." And shout out to Jake Donovan. He said it's a nothing bomb because the company also said, "Yeah, we got the canisters, and there was Ostarine in it, but the canisters was open when he sent it to us." That's like you going to the store, right, and saying, "Yo, there's a rodent in this bottle of soda that I bought from here." Oh yeah? There is? You left the store, man. How do we know you ain't put that fucker in there? Well, I didn't. Well, big brothers everywhere. And they start pulling up cameras and everything. And a camera from a building across the street shows you leaving the store, opening up the soda, and you putting something in the soda, and then waiting 10 minutes and coming back inside. But never mind that shit. Didn't Ryan say he don't take supplements? How it goes from saying I don't take supplements to, it was ashwagandha forever. Remember that? Then it was super carb. Then it was perfect amino. Then it was scooter. Then it was fuck you niggas. Then it was George Floyd. Remember that? All of that. And y'all still love Ryan. Quentin Rampage Jackson. Never been against the kid. I love the kid. You super monkey. Fuck you, man. Fuck all y'all niggas. It's Monkey Tuesday. Bastard sinners. Y'all go ahead, just let him get away with all of that. Y'all don't see nothing wrong with it though. Trill Bill says Devin Haney filled the Hoodoo Theater to the rim, 20 years old versus I was there, Bill. I was there. Man, Dev hit Abdullah so hard, that shit sound like a gunshot, bro. Bang! Fight over. How's that for pillow fist? I was there. Clapped him. Bang! Bang! Stopped him. I think that was like the second or third round. Stopped him. Boom. And it was sold out. They from the West Coast, y'all. Now, picture this, y'all. They from the West Coast. They came over here, filled it out. Willie Lowe, Bomb Squad in the building. They filled it out. I was there. The stars came out. That was the night. I showed you when I took the picture with Jarrell Miller. That was the night. And this dude, Apartheid Hitchens, from Brooklyn, and I'm not a numbers guy. See, this is why I don't like talking about numbers, because it looks bad for the people that are hating. I heard the door was a bust, right? Now I'm hearing the majority of people there was there to see somebody else. So where y'all saying that this kid's not a draw? Where y'all saying that? Go on and say it. It's okay. Y'all like saying that. Tell me he's not a draw. I don't look for shit like that. I just want the best fighting the best. But y'all go ahead. Tell me he's not a draw. Tell me. Tell me he's not a draw. Where is it? These conversations are reserved for certain individuals. I don't know why y'all wish hell on Devin, but okay. Let me tell you something. God gave men shoulders to carry shit. And God also doesn't give you things that you can't handle. You just have to work your way around. You have to work your way around certain things to figure shit out. What you guys are saying and what these opponents are doing doesn't match up. The reality is, Tank was supposed to fight Devin. The reality is, Teofimo was supposed to fight Devin. The reality is, Shakur was supposed to fight Devin. The reality is, those fights didn't happen because of them, not Devin. Devin got to go all the fuck the way to Australia to win undisputed with like 1/4 of a corner. Didn't matter because George Devin, he barely touched him. Barely touched him. He got to go all the way to Australia to win undisputed and defend it and took short money. What did y'all do? Y'all cut him down. So while he's doing that and belt collecting and adding to his legacy, becoming the youngest undisputed champion in the 4-belt era, while ESPN got to lie about it, all y'all do is cut this brother down. What is wrong with y'all? And then y'all side with a guy like Teofimo Lopez with the racism. Y'all side with Ryan Garcia with the racism and the drug cheats, and now he wants to take off for the whole year. Let me go back to the George Kambosos thing for a minute, because y'all celebrating Africa beating. No, his name is not Africa, it's apartheid. Okay? Let me explain something to you. By the time we told Devin not to go, we was telling Black Fight Fan, you know what? We okay if you don't go over there. Well, I don't like it. They're gonna, they're gonna rob him on the cards, and they might rob him at the airport. By the time Bill was contacted by Black, Devin was on a plane in the air. That's how thorough Devin is. And then when he landed in Australia, they stopped the cut man at customs, if I'm not mistaken. He might as well fought George barefoot. They pulled out all the stops in that fight, and he was successful. The truth is, when Devin got back to America, there should have been a goddamn parade. I didn't say anything. Y'all too busy talking about Tank's hair and tattoos. Don't tell me what your priorities are. Show me where you spend your money, your time, and your attention, and I will tell you what your priorities are. That's why I don't take Tank fans serious. I don't. I was listening to BFTV yesterday, and one of these hard ERs clicks the link because he in the chat. Oh, Bill be lying. I'm like, here we go. So you know how BF does? He drops the link. Dude clicks the link, and he says, "What is Bill? What is Bill be lying about?" Oh, he lied about the drugs. He's like, whoa. Bill lied about the drugs, or did the New York State Athletic Commission catch Ryan cheating? Did Bill do the drug? Oh no, do you like? Man, I'm not even gonna try to argue with BF. I'm like, these niggas. There's no Kamara. What up? There's no hope for niggas. You see why I do a Monkey Tuesday? I like to shine the light on the niggas. All the knuckle draggers. All you off cold, hairy chest niggas. You big lip niggas. You Hulk brow niggas. Look, man, if you want to floss your teeth with Tank Davis pubic hair, that's fine. But say what it is. I think I got Tank over everybody. Why? Because I love him. Okay. I'm not arguing with you. Jay Good in the building. Salute. I'm not arguing with you. Dude, I really don't. I have no conversation for fanatics like that. I already told you I don't like using the term fan because that's short for fanatic. I'm not a fanatic of anyone. Look up the term fanatic. It's an obsession. And it's dangerous. Yeah, Hen Dog, that nigga got on there. Is that the same nigga that said that Tank was greater than Ali? See right there? I can't talk to you, bro. But when you look at what's in black and white, and you look at the track record, you really can't tell me anything. Devin ain't shit. Okay, well, I'm looking at the resume, and that's a complete contradiction to what you're saying. You tell me who's accomplished more than Devin Haney. From 135 to goddamn 147. Go. The only name you could say is Bud. That's the only name you could say. You want to throw Canelo in there? Okay, I'm going to be a douche. I'm going to discredit him. Canelo popped dirty. Uh-oh. Canelo popped dirty, but they're already VADA testing Bud. Go figure, right? Ain't that some shit? Oh, but Victor Conti and Snack. Okay, name the athlete, boxer or track runner that popped dirty because of the snack product. I'll wait. Yeah, Jay Good, that really happened. Dude got on there and said, and I think it was the same dude. But you know what? Like I said, man, when you listen to these dudes, that BF does great work, because when he opens up the lines of communication with these guys, you can legitimately listen to them, and you can tell that there is something wrong with them. They're not right. They're not right. They are like they sound like they got shit in their mouth. Gerald, what up? They got speech impediments. They sound like they're drunk. They're slow. I mean, they could function, they could work a job, they could drive a car, they could tie their shoes. But when they in defense mode of a Devin Haney rival, they're just not bright. And you can tell that they don't know the sport. They only know their rival. Squirrely, what up? Like all these niggas that defend Tank that get on that panel, every last one of them are fucking idiots. Every last one of them. You're better off just saying, look, I just fuck with him because he's from Baltimore. And just leave it there. I don't know shit else. I knew Mike Tyson fans like that. Yeah, I don't know shit about boxing, but he's from the Ville, Brownsville. BK, stand up. All right, cool. Leave it there. Leave it there. Don't engage with me with the sport past that, because I'm not talking to you. You're equivalent to a chick. Oh, I like whatever boxer. I like him. Why? Because he cute. Okay, I'm not arguing with you. Oh, but he a drug cheat. Oh, he this. Oh, he that. And he ducked. They're not hearing all of that. That's their baby. See, the reality is, I ain't got patience for that. I can't do what BF does. I ain't got the patience. Because I'm arguing with a bunch of girls that are infatuated with a fighter because they think he's cute.
Whoa! What are you, a homo?
Yeah. Yeah. You gotta know when to stop. You gotta know when once you realize what you're dealing with, you're like, oh, okay, he one of those. He's one of those. Okay. DMX, salute. He's one of those dudes. Okay. All right. Okay. I understand. I'm talking about boxing and venue and seat sales. I don't even like talking about that. And y'all niggas talking about tattoos, braids, chrome hearts, and literally telling me that you think he's exciting to watch. But the paragraph, and yes, I'm talking about boxing ego. He says a knockout artist will put you on your ass. And then the next sentence he says, exciting to watch. Well, isn't the knockout the exciting part? No, he meant what he said. He likes watching the knockouts. And then he says, exciting to watch. That means he likes looking at this little boy. I'm saying he's a little boy because he's significantly smaller than me. But he likes looking at that grown man. Y'all gotta read. These dudes telling themselves, bro. I know what I heard. But fuck that. I know what we read. I read it to y'all. I was like, yo, are y'all reading this? I know y'all could read, but y'all gotta comprehend. Put your emotion aside and analyze what is being written. These guys tell you what it is. That was a love letter, y'all. You know what's exciting to watch? Beyonce on stage. You know what's exciting to watch? It's summertime. And you know the sisters, you know, they like to take it off nowadays. Cheeks in the street. I'm not saying hollering at him, but it's like, man, damn, she got the donkey. That's exciting to watch. When I read that, that's what I read. I'm like, yo, the knockout is exciting to watch. Why is he reiterating it? You know why he reiterated it? Because he was letting you know. Go back and read it. It was embarrassing. I'm like, did he read this before he put it out? No, because he was emotional when he wrote it. He was emotional when he wrote it. Devin's nose is too wide. He ain't got enough tattoos. His English isn't fucked up enough. And his hair's not long enough. He's more of a tank guy. He likes some young, yellow, chinky-eyed, tatted up with fucked off English, wearing chrome hearts. Now I heard this little mellow yellow cut his hair. I ain't see it, but I heard he cut his hair. Y'all crying? Ladies and gentlemen, that was the gayest thing I ever read. And that's what I want y'all to see. Y'all run behind these big channels and everything else. You want to co-sign it. I'm like, are y'all hearing what this dude's saying? Fellas, imagine. You know what? Bad example. Let me just say this. I used to do security. I bounced at clubs. I've been around a lot of rappers. And when I would come back, people say, hey, man, what was this? What was that? I'm like, yo, man, your favorite rapper gay, man. Huh? And here come the shorties. What you mean he gay? Man, you just jealous because the term hater wasn't around back then. You just jealous. Jealous of what? Jealous of what? Wait. You came to me. I was sitting here minding my business. Oh, you was with so-and-so. Oh, tell me about it. Oh, yeah. What was he like? And I'm like, I wasn't paying attention to him because I wasn't trying to. What are you talking about? You was there and this happened and that. Oh, my God, how's he looking? I was like, yo, look, man, I really wasn't paying attention because that nigga... You just jealous. Okay, you asked. But there's no reason. There's dudes I've grown up with. And I don't be hugged up in the club. There's not one time that I've hugged up with another man like how I've seen your favorite rapper. And I ain't gonna say no names. But you know what started happening years later? Wendy Williams, when she was on BLS out here, she started talking about a gay rapper. I knew exactly who she was talking about, but it wasn't none of my business. I knew exactly who she was talking about. But he wasn't by himself. It was a litness of other niggas too. And fast forward like decades later, now it's the norm. I'm seeing y'all, these rappers with painted fingernails and skinny jeans. One nigga was walking around with a Uzi wearing a wedding dress. I said, what is this? What is this? Greeting each other's not with pounds and daps and hugs. They kissing each other on the cheek. These are your rappers? These niggas? And I said, yo, man, yeah, that Boondocks episode, coach. When I saw that years ago, because that episode's like a decade old and some change, I said, yo, I've seen this before. And now y'all finding out, y'all listen, man, y'all just now finding out about Diddy. Listen, man, I've been knew that he was a freak like that. I've been knew that. No, I was never involved. But I used to see shit like, that don't look right. Oh, but you put two and two together, you get your money and you go home. Like, oh, okay, I know what that is. Okay. When you have a champagne room and there's only two girls in there and everyone else in there is dudes, you kind of like, you know. And there were some rappers, after the show, they dapped it up and something they broke out. Let me go on record to say this. Wu-Tang, they weren't at none of those parties. None of them. They dapped it up, yeah, all right, y'all, we out. And they left. Those are men. And that's the only name I'm gonna drop. Names. But there was some other niggas like, what the fuck? I'm about to listen to his CD on the way home, and whoa, okay, let me mind my business. Just tell these shorties, no, don't talk to me about, no. Look, man, you cheesing and, you know, flicking the bean at night over this rapper. Guess what? You can flick your bean all you want, but he ain't into you. He like them light-skinned niggas. Oh my God.
I hate you. I hate you so much, you fucking faggot.
Oh Lord. Listen, man. Those after parties, man, they ain't looking for y'all. Those grown men walking around the champagne room like,
Where's the beef?
yo, there's a assembly line of shorties out there. Nah, we don't want that.
Where's the beef?
Yo, shorties outside. I mean, this was not the BBL era. We're talking tiny little waist, wide hips, big booty, chocolate, butter pecan, Rican. They all outside, man. No, these niggas backstage like,
Where's the beef?
what the hell? Hey, man, yo, shorty outside. She about 6 feet tall, thick in the thighs. She about 200 pounds, no stomach. Yo, she ready for that. Niggas like, nah.
Where's the beef? Beefy.
That fucking room smelling like a damn outhouse. Niggas walking out there.
Beefy.
Ew.
Damn!
It's fucking disgusting, man. Y'all share this video. Y'all smash my like button. Disgusting. You guys are disgusting. I'm like, y'all stand outside, man. I'm good. Like, what's that noise? Hey, ew. What the hell's going on in there? Never mind, I don't want to know. Ew. Shout out to you Tank fans. Shout out to you Tank fans, man. I love it. I know exactly what y'all are. Not who y'all are, what y'all are. This man's about to give you a rematch with Lamar Roach, and I'm telling you right now, y'all better hope he wins. I'm detached from the fight. I really don't care. But y'all already know what's going to happen if this dude loses, right? Y'all know what I'm going to do. Y'all know I just like do a little video or whatever. If he win, I'm not even going to talk about, like, I'm not even going to do a post-fight video if he wins. Unless it's like a robbery or something crazy, you know, I'm going to be like, okay, he won, whatever. Because I don't fuck with Tank. But if this little yellow nigga lose, bro, I'm going live. If he loses, I know what I'm doing. Yeah, Abdullah. He said, what the hell? If Tank lose, y'all know me. I'm just going to get on here and say what happened. I'm just going to say what happened. But if he win, y'all getting Jake Paul, and he's supposed to retire. Remember he said he was going to retire in 2026? Remember that? What happened? Yeah, that's your man's. Anyway, back to this knuckle dragger, Apartheid Hitchens. It's Tuesday. Y'all checked his Twitter? You said anything? What we doing? Y'all want to amplify the Brian Norman shit? I mean, y'all can. Y'all can. Y'all could do it if you want.
Mark, what up, Mark? Brian Norman's about that action. I think that they can actually come to the table and come to an agreement. But you know what, though? I don't want that next. I don't want that next. And maybe I'll get into detail with that. There's a method to that. See, when I wanted Devin to smash the gas on all these other dudes, these dudes they ain't even want to get in the car. They ain't want to cross that street. They're like, yo, wait, hold on. I know it says walk. But who's that down the block in that Ferrari? Is that Devin? Let's not cross the street. He gonna run our ass over. We're gonna stay right here where it's safe. And that's what y'all did. That's what y'all did. Because y'all suckers. So now, since I can't get what I want, I do want the Brian Norman fight. But you know what? Y'all can wait. And I'll talk about that in detail probably during the week. There's belts that could get snatched up, and it could actually be worth something. It could be worth something. It could mean something. Devin could stay busy. Brian Norman could continue to stay busy and collect bodies because he's a killer. And by the time everybody's where they need to be, I already told y'all, I want Devin Haney versus Brian Norman Jr. at the Barclays because I'm greedy. And I'll be there celebrating with tears in my eyes because it's two young warriors getting it done. And there's two black fathers that brought their sons to the top of that mountain. And I'll be there celebrating. Now, how many of you knuckle-dragging niggas can even say that? Where your father at? You ain't gotta like it. I don't care. Tell Tank to show up and sit in the front row.
Take your stinking paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
That's what y'all need to do. Y'all need to repent. Get off his balls. Fuck out of here. Hulk, what up? Anybody check Twitter? Anybody? What did Apartheid Hitchens say? I mean, he was on the list, right? Yo, listen, let me leave you with this, man. Y'all ran through here talking about Devin ran to 140 to get away from these dudes from 135. Knowing he tried to fight everybody. Oh, he ran to 140. Oh, well, he didn't keep his word. He said he was going to keep his belt until the end of the year. He left like with 2 weeks. But there was 2 weeks left in December. What was he supposed to do? Vacate December 31st? New Year's Eve? Wait a minute. Mac of the South, salute. Wait a minute. What? I mean, y'all nitpick to the point where it's pathetic, man. Superdad Matias, man, all these dudes ducked. What, man? Shut up. Is anyone saying Superdad Matias got pillow fists? Because he broke his hands. Oh, I'm sorry. That don't apply to him because he fought someone and they died in the ring, right? Okay. Liam Paro didn't give a fuck. Is anyone saying that he got Liam Paro problems? Do I need to discuss Gary Anton Russell? Do I need to go there? Do he got Puello problems? I mean, come on, stop. You guys got to stop. You guys got to stop. Devin's the only one producing. Stop. Judd, what up? You guys got to cut this. Yo, stop. Stop the madness. You guys are pathetic, man. I swear. I swear. Tank obsession. I know what it is, man.
Man crush.
Got a man crush on him. I get it. And everybody else, you're not fans. Shakur ain't got no fans. Shakur ain't got no fans. Nah, David Dixon, you need to go away. You need to go away. Bill was just here, but you need to go away. No, don't ever in your life tell me a black father need to go away. Where's your father? Sorry, I don't care. You're gone. Don't ever in your life say that shit. Fuck out of here. Your daddy went away, nigga. No one telling Boozy he got to go away. And salute to Boozy. Salute to Devin. Bill Haney got to go away. Teofimo Lopez Sr. though. You see what I mean? But Bill got to go away, right? Monkey Tuesday never fails. Because I bet you David Dixon is nothing but a nigga. That's a nigga right there. Lights go out, all you see is teeth and eyeballs type of nigga. Tar baby. And they called him Moonshine. Wait till you see the video I'm doing on that. They called him Moonshine. If you know, you know. Moonshine, king of the monkeys. Yep. Do some fucking push-ups. Fucking Bill need to go. Man, shut up, nigga. Niggas got more smoke for Bill because he's successful. Zero smoke for Teofimo Lopez Sr., who got his ass beat for being racist. Fuck out of here. You motherfuckers need to go away. Because the majority of the motherfuckers got a problem with Bill don't know their fathers. And if they know them, they don't have a good relationship with them. Your mama spent your time, the first 20 years of your life, saying he was a sperm donor. And he may have been. But the reality is, here's the mind fuck. You ready? If your mama didn't have a good relationship with your daddy, and he's not around, your mama was the side bitch. If you got half brothers and sisters, your mama was the side bitch, stupid. That's just the reality of it. Your mother wasn't the only one. She didn't lock it down. She had you to try and lock him down, but he was a free spirit. Yo, how come my brothers and sisters live in that house with my dad or whatever, and I'm here? Because your daddy ain't shit. Nope. Your daddy slipped up, and your mama had a fat ass back in the day. She probably got a fat ass now. And he slipped up, and she tried to, he was never late with that child support, was he? But he's mad at her because he made a mistake and kind of fucked him up. Kept you thinking that, yeah, man, I might have a connection to you, but nope. Paid all the child support, and I know somebody like this. Paid all the child support, never late, but didn't have a real relationship with the dad, with the kid. Why you don't love me, mama? Because your daddy ain't shit. No, the reality is when he got older, he figured it out. My mama was the side bitch. He got a good relationship with his half siblings, but he was the outcast because he was a product of infidelity. His half brothers and sisters lived up here in Connecticut. Nice house. He lived in Edenwald Projects. Well, got a relationship with his dad now in his adulthood. He told him what it was. Imagine. Yo, you was a mistake, man. Sorry.
But I could not function and be around her because your mama crazy. But what I didn't do was not take care of you financially. But I couldn't be around you because she was crazy. Every time he turned around, she calling the police. He coming down there, oh, come get your kid, come get your kid. He come down there, niggas in front of the building, tried to jump him, flatten his tires. He got beat up several times. Then she calling the police saying, oh, he tried to, and they got to figure all of that shit out. So he said, you know what, I just paid child support and I stayed away. The bitch was dangerous. He's showing him police reports, how she tried to get him arrested. He got jumped. He had pictures, stitches on his mouth. But he ain't missed no child support, though. He didn't get a real relationship with his dad until he was like 25 years old. Now, did homie make a mistake? His father make a mistake? Yeah. Stepping outside his marriage. But you find out that your mama crazy and she was a side bitch and she knew he was married the whole time. Your mama ain't shit, nigga. It's a shared responsibility. Don't ever in your life talk to me about black fathers. When your mama ain't shit. Every nigga that cheated with an ain't shit bitch. Think about it. Oh, I was fooled. I didn't know he was like that. Oh, y'all so smart, though. Y'all the most educated. How you the most educated and you're the boss, but every time it comes to a dude, you talk about he bamboozled you and he tricked you. Are y'all adults or do you want us to treat you like children? Monkettes. Yeah, Coach Hudson, you remember that Angel Garcia shit? They had to tell him, shut the fuck up. Exactly, Tyson Fury's father. He literally headbutted, and I found that dude on Usyk's team, that dude wasn't even 21 years old. He was a kid. Headbutted him, made his head bleed and all this other shit. You had a goddamn bar with your son, and he's drunk in the street, literally rolling on the floor in the street. I showed y'all the video. And he's out there screaming with his son. But y'all got no smoke for him, but Bill got to go away. This is why I do Monkey Tuesdays. Because that same nigga that I just blocked, he ain't got shit to say about Big John Fury, who, I might add, can't even lead a country. He can't come to America. Did you know that? Why? He's a felon. He thumbed out somebody's eye when he was a youth. He's a criminal. And the apple don't fall far from the tree. I have no smoke for these motherfuckers. Yeah, I said monkettes. Those are the bitches. No smoke for John Fury. No smoke for Garcia. Hell, Henry Garcia. Ain't no smoke for him either. Henry Garcia, Angel Garcia, John Fury. Right? Y'all remember Henry Garcia? Better to bed than nappy hair. I speak it their facts. I was sitting right there in the front fucking row. And I looked at B-Hop and Derrick James, and them niggas just sat there. I said, man, unfucking believable. Nobody grabbed them and said, yo, don't do that. Dillian White gonna sit there, listen to, what was that? Was that Barry Hearn that said the shit? Oh, we used to be slave drivers. Now I have to call him Mr. White. And he's sitting there with his whole mouth open. His eyes are bugging out his head, and I'm like, what is with these niggas? Literally, what's with you niggas? You know what, man? I've been singing They Ain't Like Us before Kendrick Lamar made the fucking song, bro. I've been saying that. When he made the song, I said, finally. Finally, someone said it. Because I've been saying it. They not like us. They not. They not. This monkey, Richardson Apartheid Hitchens, stood in front of that white man. Mike in his face said, hey, you know what? F you, Bill. F you, Devin. F you, niggas. Yo, Brooklyn, stand up. And then hugged and took a selfie with Teofimo Lopez. What fucking planet am I on? Least you could do is follow through. You really want that smoke, nigga? And this is why I got trust issues. I don't trust niggas like this. I just showed y'all when we was at the Fatal Fury, he wasn't on the card, but he damn sure was screaming at, Bill could tell you, he was screaming at, was he not screaming at Teofimo Lopez and saying, oh, you a fucking racist? I was standing right there. And after that, I went up to him. Y'all can't hear the audio because I didn't know my audio was fucked up. But I went up to him and said, yo, thank you for standing on business. And I dapped it up with him. And I said, stay on code. Thank you for staying on business. Stay on code. Salute to you. I told him that. Now you cussing out your brothers and taking selfies with this nigga. I shook your hand, man. This is why when you root for certain people, after you know what they've done, if your hatred is for your brother to the point where you don't give a fuck, then you need to stay away from me because you're dangerous. And trust me, once I have you figured out, I am definitely a danger to you. Definitely. Definitely I'm a danger to you. Definitely. It's ridiculous. You guys are phony. You know what we used to say in the 70s? Phony baloney. You guys are phony baloney. I don't believe you. I don't trust you. Apartheid Hitchens has no direction. He said, I'm a free agent. And then that night, he found out no one cared. You're not a hot ticket. They know the numbers. They know. Bill was just in here. He fought it. They fought at the Hulu Theater. It was sold out and it was packed. I was there. Apartheid didn't even do that. They weren't even there to see him. They were there to see somebody else. There's not even a demand for Teofimo versus this guy, and they both from quote-unquote Brooklyn. You won't even sell out the Barclays. I heard my brother Blue say, yeah, Brooklyn versus Brooklyn at the Barclays. The difficulty is nobody cares enough. That's not a hot ticket. This is an undercard. This fight is an undercard, and never forget that this fucking jerk ducked $11 million. We're supposed to be looking at Teofimo Lopez versus Devin Haney in September. First, they said it was too quick of a turnaround. Then they said he has mental issues. And then Tio gets on social media and says, I'm not going to fight anyone that runs all night. Even for $11 million? How about this? Cut the fucking ring off and make Devin fight. I dare you. But you're not going to do that. You know why, Teofimo? You know why? Because Devin will fuck you up. Prove me wrong. That's all I want. Tank, Devin will fuck you up. Prove me wrong. Shakur, Devin will fuck you up. Prove me wrong. Everybody has space and opportunity. They did nothing. The latest nigga is this knuckle dragger right here. Apartheid Hitchens. Devin will fuck you up. Prove me wrong. It's Tuesday. You're quiet. Why? Man, y'all keep standing in the pocket for these suckers. But I see what's going on. What is Devin doing next? I don't know, because nobody's saying yes. There's a list. Why the silence? Man, I'm out of here. It's chess day. I'm frustrated. Salute to everybody in the Venmo, the Zelda, Cash App, Super Chat. Y'all stay locked in. And salute to my brother BFTB, cracking 20,000 subs.
Let me tell you something, man. Some people are born to do certain things, and BF was born to do this. This is totally his lane, man. This is totally his lane, man. I'm so proud of my brother. I salute my brother. If y'all not subscribed to BFTV, y'all better get right on some real shit. Just because I feel like it, man.
One day it'll make sense. Till that day I gotta pay rent. You know, baby, need some new shoes. Gotta keep some dollars on the statement. Serena with the serve. Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Who is you what you deserve? Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Look, I feel like I should just be honest. I'm escaping traumas, trying to be the greatest, that's my promise. You know, I always stand on business, always been relentless. Know the trousers new and the shirt vintage. Living free of drama, still finding ways to make my own problems, chasing progress. A baddie sleeping in a bonnet, that's my favorite topic. Still searching for a goddess like the Black Madonna. It's like that, and I'm right back. For every message left on red and ones that I ain't right back. Was looking for some peace inside myself until I find that I'm in and out of situations, wavy as a kayak. Before the lights dim, I say a prayer, I find the one before my life end. But to be fair, I might not deserve to even find it then. I hope I'm reincarnated through the fire then, so I can try again. One day it'll make sense. Till that day I gotta pay rent. You know, baby, need some new shoes. Gotta keep some dollars on the statement. Serena with the serve. Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. Who is you what you deserve? Who is you what you deserve? Yeah. I deserve to be me. I deserve to make mistakes. I deserve to be free.
Salute to all black fathers. Salute to Bill. Salute to Boozy. Salute to Deontay Wilder's father. Salute to Jack Mosley. Salute to every last one of them. Salute to Bud Crawford's dad. You know why? Because when he was born, his mama said he ain't gonna be shit like you. 2025. She ain't got to work a day in her life and she's spending whose money? Yeah, Bronx on deck.
Move!
Why are you gay?
Who says I'm gay?
You are gay.